Oh, heck. I let it run too long once again. And yeah, it showed where you can insert your own logo, but I don't have the equipment to do. God, I have to stay still because I'm doing this background thing that and I learned it from our repeat guests. Because I saw them do it, and so I can do it. But it's not working out because if you don't, well, no, I'm staying really still. It's like plasma. That's really, really weird. Huh? So have you got, okay, so I'm in a hoodie. I've got like 3 or 4 layers on because it's really cold here. And the wind, you guys, the wind is just going crazy. Anyway, I have this on and I'm wearing pajama bottoms with an elastic band. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, and they're stretchy, comfy pajama bottoms. They're black and white polka dot, if any of you were asking. Um, have you ever been wearing like pajama pants, maybe even sweats, and the seam, instead of being where it should be, it's going down one cheek? And you don't realize it when you're sitting for a while. You don't realize it, and then suddenly you get this feeling back there, and you go, well, heck, I'm sitting on the seam of my pajamas. I was doing that this morning while I was, backstage. And before I, came to talk to the gang backstage, I adjusted my seam. So now, boy, it's just such a relief. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, John, um, John Walkley, in answer to your question, okay, Cinderella lost her shoe because her little feet were so petite that she had lots of room in that. Her stepsisters had, like flippers, humongous feet. Of course they wouldn't fit. But if dainty little Cinderella, it slipped right on because possibly she had lots of room. The ladies in royalty wear their high heels slightly too big because it rubs blisters if they're too tight. And think of this, glass. Well, I'll talk about this later because I feel like I'm getting away with something. Somebody remind me to talk about this particular thing later. Eileen in the chat already knows. Okay, just really quickly before I bring on the backstage gang. Okay, Eileen Ebony. Hi, Eileen Ebony. It's late at night for you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for, well, not late at night, mid-late night. Thanks for being here. John, again, thank you for being here. You're over there too, in many time zones away. Good to see you. Thank you. KB, hey KB, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being over there in the chat. Lady Di, it has been a long time. Thanks for being here. Oh, John, thank you. I'm feeling great. This was, okay, really quickly, these poor guys backstage, all the snacks are gone, I'm sure. One of my best Christmas gifts, I got a haircut for Christmas. I talked about that. Never mind. Thank you. My daughter who got me this haircut is very proud that I mentioned that I'm thrilled with my haircut. Yeah, John aside, I'm so sorry you haven't. Oh, shh. Hi, you guys. I am so sorry to just leave you back there.
It's okay. We're having the same issue with plasma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Oh
too,
no, you melted.
Morning. It's not morning.
too early in the afternoon.
It it isn't in the afternoon. Okay, Eileen Ebony. Okay, one more look. Okay, over there in the chat, Eileen Ebony called my pajama seam a cheap thrill.
A cheap thrill.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Lady Di, it's really cold and windy there in Arizona. It's cold and windy here. Michael and Tiff, is it still windy where you are right now?
Yeah, it's quite windy.
Yeah.
It was
Because
windy all night last night. We had to
It
close
was
the windows,
very
like
windy
blowing
last
around.
night.
yeah, it's howling here, and it's
Mhm.
yeah. Woo, yeah, I saw you guys on your walk, and
Yeah,
it
it was
was
nice.
windy then, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks for checking us out. Yeah, we were yeah, we went live in Sky Tour live stream last night,
Mhm.
and just wanted to do a little walk and talk to the folks there in that group. And for those of you that I invited to that group, thank you for joining, especially you, Robin. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
This is the nonprofit. This is the way to go, and hopefully, everything that we have planned goes to fruition or comes to fruition. So,
I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, and you know what? I told my family about the telescope giveaway and the interest in the skies and all that stuff, and about you. And I said, and they even sometimes give away telescopes, and he said, well, my daughter said, well, we have one. Why aren't you using? So next time I go to visit them, I'm going to ask if they can haul it out because it's dark up because it's in the desert. It's
okay.
dark. It can turn off the back porch lights and go out there and look up. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, is that a thing? Wait. John Walkley is asking, is that thing a MacGuffin? What's a MacGuffin? This isn't
We're
one
gonna
of
take a
those.
test on that.
This isn't one of those paranormal hood jiggy questions, is it? That sounds very much. What is a MacGuffin?
I'm wondering.
My hair looks delightful. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so part of the screen pick is in front of you. Usually, it's behind people. Oh, it's in front of me instead of. How did I do that? Okay, so if I change.
It's pretty much the distance that you are from your camera.
So,
So if you're closer, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
You know what? It refocused when I leaned forward. So maybe if I do that.
There you go.
It'll refocus. I don't have. Oh, okay, okay, here I am. I'm not. Oh, every time I move.
Up.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this again.
I'm gonna die. Oh, amazing! You're so cute, Robin. Right on.
Oh, thanks. Well, I don't find it so. Well, that's worse. Okay.
Oh no.
There or no.
Oh no.
There. Okay, Eileen just told me to sit back.
There you go.
Okay.
Posture.
Posture. Hydrate. Yeah. Okay. So, but I have to lean forward to read the chat. Okay. So better.
This makes me feel big. Giant.
What does? What is that?
It's a little baby bottle of Jameson. Isn't it so cute?
It's okay. It plasmed out.
Ah.
Oh, that's like one of those little airline bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. My little store across the street has an entire array.
Twins.
Oh,
That's what I got for Christmas. Twins.
in your stocking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eileen,
I
I
asked
like
Anna,
twins.
I was like, I need something that's going to make me feel like a big man. I feel large
And in charge.
and in charge.
Boy, it doesn't take much. Well, oh, wait a minute. John says, I wonder if that item you showed us was a MacGuffin. Oh, this.
It's a McPuffin.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I learned. Okay, this is a disposable thing that allows you to blow puffs of vapor out. This is one of those devices. And it says disposable. So after maybe a couple of weeks, it quit. And at that point, you're supposed to throw it away and buy a new one. But I noticed in the bottom was a little charging port.
Yeah.
There it is.
And so I dug out my old Android phone charging cord, fit right in there. This little thing, it recharged. It was like brand new.
Right on.
I feel like I'm getting away with something. Yeah, and then, okay, it happened again.
Oh, God.
Early yesterday, it happened again because I've just been taking advantage of this refreshed, renewed, disposable thing. So I plugged it in again.
Refresh and renew.
Brand new again.
As I blow out galaxies.
Yes. And mingle with the stars. So anyway, that's what that is. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your very new technology.
Hey, there are milestones, it's a milestone of sorts,
That's right. Moving up in the world, Robin. Right?
Right.
Saving the planet one vape at a time.
One vape, right? It's like showering with a buddy. Recharge your vape, you guys.
See, John, that is your cure for your headache. What you do is you look over to your left, take a look at Renee and be like, I need a shower buddy. I has a headache. It will be cured within, I don't know, however long you take. 45 seconds? No, I kid, John, I kid.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have something to share, and then we'll get on with this.
Please.
With whatever we're going to do. Okay, so jokingly, the title is "Bring Your Weapon of Choice."
Ah.
I'm gonna show mine. There's your weapon. There, okay. Good ones, you guys.
I'm double fisting. No pun intended.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a close up of my weapon.
Whoa! Holy crap! She brought the. Oh God! All right, you can have all the telescopes. I promise. You can have the binoculars, the telescopes.
Okay, there.
Wow.
And it's you want to see what it is?
Sure. Is it a comb?
Is it a comb?
Holy mother of God!
A serrated edge and a very sharp edge. It comes with a stropping stone. It's a Japanese gardening tool.
Oh, I'm sure.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a Minamino
Minamino.
gardening knife. It cuts, it hacks, and tells you how deep to dig your plants. Or
It
plant
cuts, it hacks. Did you hear? She's like,
yeah, isn't that the coolest
I
thing?
dare a grizzly bear come upon me.
And it comes in a
Everything.
handy
Jesus.
carrying case. Look, it has a belt loop in case I would like to sling it from my belt.
God, a belt. She's like Frodo with Sting, huh? Oh my God. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Does it glow in the dark or does it glow blue when orcs are around? No? Yes?
Those are my little plastic aliens from Team
Wow.
Okay, John Walkwich says an American is a Canadian with a weapon. Yeah, but isn't that neat? My son-in-law got that for me, and it brought tears to my eyes because he knows, that I am an avid gardener. I have a love of gardening, and this is like the best thing ever. Outside of my haircut and a case of toilet paper. Wait, what does that say?
I was made in 1975, limited edition. OJ. OJ.
Is that really your birthday?
Yeah, 1975.
Okay, 72. 73, 74. You're 3 years younger than my youngest daughter.
Oh. Okay.
Youngest daughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And my next oldest daughter was born in 1970.
Oh, okay.
I'm so young. Really? I'm just at the right age where like people say I'm so young, and then younger people say, damn, you're old as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't hang around with those young smartasses.
It's too late. I work with too many of them.
Oh,
I'm being inundated with Gen Zs and millennial. Well, not millennials are cool.
I don't know what they are anymore. The millennials and the X's and the Z's and the Y's. And I've said this before. I don't know which decade we're talking about when we're talking about those alphabet groups.
Oh, okay. So anything after 82 is millennial?
Mm-hmm.
After 82 is millennial.
Millennial is down to 94.
Yeah. And then that's Gen Z
And then
after
Gen
94.
Z is after 94.
And then there's Alpha, which is after 2000.
Alpha. Okay, I missed that one. I was out till I have not heard the Alpha generation.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay, so what's 70, 72, my kid's age?
Gen X. X, baby.
He's an X.
Okay, he's
Led
Gen
Zeppelin on the wheels of steel. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear a little Rush.
Just what are you? What gen?
Oh, God.
Millennial.
Nope, she's a Gen X.
He claims that I'm Gen X. Well, I have Gen X siblings, so I kind of grew up with what they grew up with.
Yeah.
So I have Gen X tendencies.
Gen X light.
That's too or 2.0. Yeah, Lady Di. She and I are baby boomers.
Right on.
Leading edge, baby. I am the first year of the baby boomers. I'm an old fart. And we were the largest generation to ever appear on the planet. The boomers, huge generation, because it was after World War II. And, everybody, all they did for, months after that, even years, was
do the business.
Do the business.
Get busy with it.
Yeah. And so here we all are, the largest gang of old people ever in history. And holy cat, yeah, boomer. So delightful.
I think I'm X. You are X.
You are X.
You are X. Hey, I'm gonna make a new T-shirt. You are X.
Do you own Twitter? Yeah. Oh, Lady died 1949. Remember the Levins back in the day? Oh,
Levins.
Oh, Lordy. I missed out on all that stuff because, boy, I was so eager to get out of my mom's house and get married that I was having babies.
So you had live-in loving.
Diapers.
All right.
Yeah, my own personal private.
On demand. Right on. I like that.
Depends on who's doing the demanding, you know.
Kneel before Zod.
Yeah. That's too funny. Okay, so you guys, what's new? Anything more coming down the pike? You want to report on anything? What do you want to talk about?
Oh God, what should we talk about?
I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just
paranormal stuff. I don't know, paranormal UFOs, SpaceX. There's nothing really going on with SpaceX. We just had a couple of launches this week as well, but not really. I mean, there was one launch that we did have that's significant. That we put a couple. Was that this week? We put a couple satellites, 6 satellites in space that are going to be on your T-Mobile for cell phone usage. So anybody that signs up for this program would essentially have a satellite phone through T-Mobile. So yeah, 6 of those satellites are up now. I think that was this week on Wednesday. I want to say Wednesday or Thursday.
Are they up there forever? How long is the lifespan of most?
It should be. Oh God, I can't even answer that. It's like decades. Yeah, it's decades. Between the solar sails that are constantly absorbing power. That's
the most recent launch.
We launched we're constantly trying to get business from other companies as well, because that just increases our revenue to be able to put back into R&D or I should say research and development for more rockets, more vehicles, and also we're still like testing the Starship as well. So hopefully that comes. We did have a couple of static fire. We had a static fire of the Starship recently, and a static fire of the Super Heavy. So hopefully within the next, I want to say month or 2 months, maybe latest March, the end of March, we'll have a third test flight of the Starship.
Okay, pardon me for jumping in here, but I have an old remedy for, just have them call me up, because I will be a consultant, proudly, but if they just get this big long chain hanging down to the ground, that'll draw off that static electricity and no fires. Would you tell the guys that for me?
Okay.
Big long chain, like trucks do.
Right.
Like vans do. Say got that chain hanging off the back bumper, draws off the electricity. I think airplanes even have it. Fire truck. Name the vehicle. So why not a vehicle that goes vertically?
Right.
Yeah.
Draw off that static electricity.
Mm.
Okay. Well, get back to me. Let them know. Let me know what they say.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Can you tell us about the Miami shopping aliens? So apparently there was like this massive, because we recently in LA at the Del Amo Mall, there was almost 1,000 kids that tried to do a bunch of shoplifting. So they came in, the police came in droves from every jurisdiction and neighboring city, from Culver City up north all the way to, was it Long Beach Police as far south? So yeah, they had a lot of police there. So apparently in Miami, they had the same thing where a ton of kids were going to go shoplifting at a mall. So they brought in every cop in that surrounding area. So people kind of went wild with it. Look at all these cops. They're chasing aliens, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff out there right now. I mean, I noticed, and I don't even have TikTok. A lot of those videos come out, and it's just people just trying to make it's sort of like, and I don't mean to dog on flat earthers here, but it's sort of like flat earthers trying to get their name out there, or trying to arouse comments, even if they're in the negative, because any comment it's kind of like press. There is no such thing as bad press.
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a bad comment.
Attention is
More-
attention, and it
Exactly.
would not even matter the genre.
Yeah,
There
it's-
are attention whores out there who will do anything for the attention, and like you said, whether it be negative or positive, it's just attention. And you know, so many of them are alike
Right.
in so many ways.
So
Mhm.
unfortunately, yeah, there's no aliens running around the shopping mall trying to, go to the
And-
Krispy Kreme
And don't you know, you know
for
that
21.
that coordinated effort by the law enforcement agencies from
Yeah.
all around, you know, somebody ratted them out. The
Yeah.
police already knew.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's actually, you're welcome, Eileen. It's a good thing because I mean, it shoplifting only drives up prices. It drives stores
Yeah.
away. It makes them choose another venue for their establishment. So it's it's a good thing that these the police officers are finally cracking down hard on these people, no matter how many get in there and shop.
Yeah, they got to be a little smarter than the people who are the perps. So far they haven't been, but they're catching up.
They're catching up.
I think that, boy, so many brick and mortar stores
Yeah.
have shuttered, and during the time we were all locked down, we shopped online.
Yeah.
We had stuff delivered. And so that, and then the increasing thefts, all that was the really awful storm that, so many places are closed.
They could have.
I think I would have, Eileen, if that were me. I would have dressed up as like the xenomorph from the Aliens movies, with have like the robotic. I probably would have been shot multiple times, but yeah. then I would have bled acid everywhere. Tiff, you got the sulfuric acid at your job, right? Just pump that through the suit, right?
Ooh, yeah, it eats holes in the floor, and then you keep going further and further and further down as the acid eats everything below it, and then you wind up in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
Then you drown, then it's over. I just want to shoot myself.
Oh, you know what we do plan on doing when it gets a little warmer? Tiff and I are probably going to end up going back to actually in your neck of not to put you on blast there, but we're going to be going to Pasadena to the Colorado Street Bridge, which is also known as the Suicide Bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful area. It's an absolute beautiful area, and we're planning on doing another investigation there. The last time we went there, you wanna let the people know?
It wasn't the last time. It was
the second to the last.
Yeah.
We were at Alien Con a couple years back. What was it? 2019 or 2018? 19. We were at Alien Con, and we had a hotel room.
Sorry,
up there.
18. Yeah,
was it 18?
18? Yeah.
Okay. We got kind of bored, so we were like, "Hey, let's go do an investigation over at because we're like right up the street from the Colorado Street Bridge." And we went there that evening. I'll let Tiff talk about it.
Do they still light it up at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still lit up. It's really beautiful. Like they still have the old like the 1940s, 1950s lighting. Like the actual street lights are still very vintage, and it's beautiful up there. Isn't
it pre-1940s?
The bridge itself was built in 1932 or completed in 1932.
Yeah.
And and unfortunately suicide started really close after that. Like maybe I think the first one was 1935, and then they continued on until today. We're at, was it 230 something or other? 240 something. So we go there to find out why people are choosing this place. So we bring our equipment there. The next time we go, I'm going to bring a drone so we can get some beautiful footage of the entire place.
To try to jump over that bridge because it's so fenced off.
Yeah, it's very fenced off.
But people are still figuring it out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When did they fence it up? Because we landed in Pasadena when I was tiny, and I was on that bridge.
Okay.
Am I
Yeah.
imagining that? I was on that bridge when I was little in 1950,
Yeah.
51, 52. Yeah, we lived right off Colorado Boulevard.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, so right
okay.
up the way, right up
Wow.
there, like right there, because Colorado Boulevard is not that
Yeah.
long. It cuts off.
Yeah, we lived on Oakland Street in an old craftsman house with a barn in the back.
Mhm.
And now the 210 goes through where the house used to be.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
Boulevard.
she's further north.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hated
Or that
that.
house is further north.
I had a fight with my husband one time, my kid's dad. And so I got in my car and I was going to drive to my childhood home. And so I drove there and I found my street and I drove down. Here was this big pylon thing with a fence, and there was the freeway right where my house used to be.
Oh,
I drove home crying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 105, I don't know if you know where the 105 freeway is in over here near closer to LAX. Both my father and my grandfather's houses were taken by eminent domain to build that the 105 freeway.
Boy, that happened a lot.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
And
I
they
still
weren't
have memories of that house.
compensated at all.
And we were there. I was only there until about 5, and I still have like one of my fondest memories was getting that bike for Christmas in that house.
Mhm.
And that was 42 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. 43
Yeah.
years ago. Yep. Yeah. It happens to the best of us,
Okay,
unfortunately.
so you're gonna be in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We haven't set a date yet, again when it gets warmer, but we do want to go up there and do another investigation because I don't know, for some reason that bridge calls to me. I don't know about Tiff, but
Yeah.
I speaking
We
for
could
myself,
go
it like
my birthday weekend because I will.
Well,
if it's warmer. Oh yeah.
And-
But if it's
and
warmer,
the
I don't want to.
photo-
If we go out there at like midnight and it's at like in the low 40s, I'm not trying to stay out all night and get sick, you know.
Yeah. Oh, how
Because when we do investigations, we do it like we do until like 4 a.m, pretty much, unless we get unless like that. We haven't told the story about what happened. That was you want to tell them? So we this sucks. All right, so we're up at this bridge, and we're underneath it. So there's a walkway. For those watching, there's a
You can
sidewalk
walk on the actual bridge
itself.
and they can
Yeah.
be under the bridge.
The way that it's kind of a weird way that you get down there. There's two. Once you are on the north end of the bridge, it splits off. One street goes down underneath to a residential area, and one goes to the directly north. One goes west, one goes north. And so we walk down to the bottom, and then it's all fenced off, but it's also very, very beautiful. There's like a wash down there, where a lot of the storm water comes off the Pasadena hills and then washes down into the LA River. So you can go down there. There's like concrete slabs and everything like that. There's also a ladder that leads down into the wash itself, which is a just giant crevasse. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of animals and foliage there. So we're underneath this bridge, and we have all our equipment, and we're recording. We're doing our, we're asking for, responses, yada yada yada, and you want to talk about the kids, the first.
So it kept giving us a name, and then it would say friends, or it would say group. And to us, it was random at the time. I think it said Aaron. Was the name Aaron?
Was it Aaron? I think it was Aaron.
Something,
Yeah.
Aaron. And we didn't know what the hell, so we thought maybe it was just a random response. And then maybe like 15 minutes later, a group of kids came, and we asked them if one of them was named Aaron, and one of them happened to be Aaron.
Right.
Oh,
These are like 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. And they were just on a night walk. And they I guess one of them said that they saw us over here because we were using the flashlight and whatnot. And so they came by, and we told them what we were doing, and we told them about the bridge, and they already knew some stuff about the bridge, blah blah blah. So yep, there it is. beautiful. See, so you can walk on. If you're looking at this now, you can see that this is the top of the bridge. It still has really the old, almost Art Deco-ish type lighting. It's very beautiful. And then down underneath this bridge, if you see this first pylon on the right of your screen, or excuse me, on the left of your screen, there's like this gate that leads even further underneath it, and it's all concrete and whatnot. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, all this foliage that you can see there is a part of that wash. So, getting back to the story, we were so we kind of freaked them out a little bit.
Yeah, because we had
something had happened,
laser
and then they split.
That like created a grid up against one of the walls of the bridge,
Right?
And one of them happened to see a figure walk through it,
right?
And
they're gone. Yeah. After that, they were gone.
Maybe like 5 minutes later, the actual laser like shut off. It couldn't. It strained somehow.
Yeah. And we charged that thing.
Charged it.
It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, again, like she was saying, we have this laser, and it spreads out into a grid, several hundred lasers coming out of it, and I guess one of the friends of Aaron was like, "Hey, I just saw this," and then they split. So we decided, we're having some type of activity here. Let's see if we can, further make it happen, or even have it manifest in front of us so we can get on film. And it got quiet for the longest. We were about to leave, and then
he got frustrated.
I got frustrated. I always get frustrated. I get really frustrated on during these things because I want some type of evidence.
Right now.
Yeah, I get frustrated pretty quick. So around 3, Tiff's like, "Hey, it's the quote unquote witching hour or devil's hour, whatever people call it nowadays. It's where the veil between the physical and the ethereal is weak or thinnest, apparently. So I started, doing my thing again. Like, hey, is there anyone who would contact us? You guys need help. Like, why did you do what you did here? Why did you commit suicide? Was there something that you could have been helped with? Yada,
and it was still silent.
And
then you got frustrated, and you were like, "What do you want from us?"
Right.
And our response we got was possession.
That shit was
creepy. Could it turn to 3? It said possession. So I'm like, okay, we're done here.
Yeah, we have the recording. We have the audio recording. I'm like, nope. That's it.
So I turned everything off. I'm trying to shut everything off.
We're shutting it down.
I turned off all the voice recorders, and everything was off. I put everything in my bag, and we started leaving.
Right.
As we were walking, my voice recorder, you have to lock it to turn it off. To make sure it stays off. Is a locking mechanism on the side of it. To turn it on, you have to unlock it. And while we were walking, that voice recorder somehow turned on and started replaying everything we recorded.
She grabs me.
And I'm like, oh no.
She grabs me. And she's like, oh my God. She starts to cry.
I'm like, take this.
Tiffany doesn't show emotion. She's an introvert through and through. She doesn't fucking... Emotion is like...
I'm very
She might as well be a fucking Vulcan. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. She grabs me and she starts to tear up. I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here.
And I wanted him to take the bag because I didn't want to hold any of that anymore.
Right.
And I'm like, take the bag. And he already had it in his hand, but I wasn't there.
She wouldn't let it go, is what it was. I'm like, I have it, Tiff. I have it. I literally had to scream, I have it. And then okay. And then she's still tearing up. I'm like, we're getting out of here. I'm leading us around the what do you call it? The fence, and we're coming up, and we walk towards the residential area because there's around the underneath of this bridge. There's this large lot. There's nothing there but like maybe some construction gazebo or not like a construction trailer, and it's a completely empty lot. So we're walking to the east, and then we take the first street north. And we sit in that residential area next to houses. For some reason, we're safer there. I don't know how, but
they will hear you if you scream.
And we called our Uber, and I'm like, man, I wish somebody would ride in there on their white night. And what happens? Our car was white, and And I'm like, oh my God, there's our white knight getting us out of here. It was hilarious. Like, it was just a weird night. It was a definitely weird night. But yeah, we been doing that. We went back once since, but we didn't stay long.
And nothing happened.
And nothing happened that night. So we're gonna try it again and see if we can actually get something to happen, other than just that audio, unfortunately. But
and besides, it's fun to be there, and on your way out or on your way into the site, there are lots of nice restaurants and food places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She wants to, for her birthday, she wants to do a little. There's
a high tea place there called Tea Rose Garden, something like that.
Yeah.
Tea Rose.
Where they serve tea and crumpets.
Oh, and those little sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my neighbor has been there. As a matter of fact, the neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she told me about it. She says we must go sometime. Okay.
Eileen, honestly, like for me, this is just my personal opinion. Paranormal linked with space. If we are in fact all energy, then I have no doubt that the paranormal is linked to space. Whether or not, if you're asking like if aliens are linked to the paranormal somehow, there's just not enough evidence for that. There's a lot of speculation and conjecture that gets thrown around. Aliens being demons, or fallen angels. I honestly believe that that's from people who have certain beliefs, put that out there as fact, and I think that's detrimental to the study of the paranormal and extraterrestrial or UFO or ufology. I think that we should always stick to the science of ufology, and the paranormal as well. I guess I realize that you do have to have some sort of spirituality there to even believe in the paranormal. So I just want people to, or I would like for people to address the study of it from a scientific standpoint rather than their own personal beliefs, because you have to set those aside. A lot of the times when we would go, we would take groups paranormal investigating, and these people would freak out like the moment, and I'm like, dude, you guys can't freak out.
People we also have people with us who didn't even believe in the paranormal,
right?
And
they freaked out just
never
because
came back.
It's a dark area. It's dark. Oh my goodness, something's gonna come out and get me. So we've gone to like some of the most haunted places, to where these are places. I'll give you an example. We used to investigate Linda Vista Hospital before it became. This is in Boyle Heights. This is one of the first places that we wanted to go to because it was featured on
like Ghost Adventures and something else.
And so like when we wanted to go there because that's apparently first it's in our neighborhood. Secondly, according to these shows, that this is where a lot of the I touched you, I scratched you happens, and don't you dare go into this room and taunt. And I'm like,
that's
bullshit.
The first thing he did.
That's the first thing I did.
Yeah, he fell asleep in it though.
I literally fell asleep in that room. Like I was just pissed one night. What's that room? 323. The number was 323. It was you have the main hotel. Hotel. You have the main hospital, and then you have an underground type deal that leads to this old I believe it was like a sanitarium. Yeah. On the if you're facing north, it's on the left, on the right. So in the room 323, apparently there was even like this little rinky-dink sign that said, enter at your own peril and you're gonna get scratched or whatever. So no, we went in there and I'm just like taunting the hell out of it. There was that one, what was it? Ponry. Was that her name? Ponry. She was taunting. And then we were getting responses from the box saying fat or angry, chubby, like just calling her all kinds of names. And that's the same night we got the knock, because she just kept going. But the thing that there was no scratch, there was no nothing
touched anybody.
Which was I was trying to get that because then. That would I guess for my own affirmations or for my own reason.
Certainly make it more real.
Yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't already.
Right.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun doing this stuff because if anything else, it just gets you out of the house and doing something, other than like
Sure.
hobnobbing with riffraff and bars and clubs and stuff like that. It's something that we can do together and that we both enjoy, and gets us out of the house. So
I think it's lovely. And you hooked up with a whole lot of really great folks.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Over the years, I'd say so.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good people with us at the time, and it has led us to where we are now.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. There was a lot of, I would say there was a lot of burned bridges in between. There was a lot of people that we wouldn't want to associate with, mainly because of the direction that we saw them taking. We're not about that. We're not about like being on anyone's television show, or even like starting our own YouTube channel. This is the reason why we're going through Mark D'Antonio, because what we believe what he does is extraordinary.
Yeah.
He teaches college level astronomy while showing you the universe with his own telescope.
Mhm.
And it's a genuine nonprofit organization. He has the 501(c) to back it up, and to me that's extraordinary.
Yeah, because in order to get a 501(c)(3), you have to have a mission statement,
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a number of things you have to have.
and it has to be done, but by somebody who is expert at grant writing and
And-
that kind of stuff. That's a big deal. I don't
Yeah.
know what state he's operating from, but here in California,
Can you
that's
post the link?
what you
Uh,
gotta do.
Eileen, Tiffany's going to post the link right now in the chat.
Great.
He operates from Connecticut using
Ooh.
Starlink, using our equipment. He operates Starlink, and again, this is why we're helping him out, because he needs donations, and we're trying to get him more supporters of the show, and by which we are giving away telescopes and binoculars and night vision binoculars, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So-
so it's not only fascinating and educational, you stand a chance,
Yeah,
of winning something great. Or anything.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Completely free of charge too. All you have to do is be a subscriber to his channel, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Just hit that subscribe button. That's all you got to do.
And pick the right number.
And pick the right number. Right. If you guys also, for those of you who really enjoy the show and really enjoy what he does and want to contribute to what he does, he also has a Patreon.
Would you like to post that? Do you have
Oh,
that?
the Patreon.
Sure.
We're also patrons. We could post skytourlive.org. That skytourlive.org will take you to everything he has.
Sure.
What else is on there?
I love promoting this because you guys, this gets you out of your head,
And for those of you that know us, that know me, that have, we've talked for years. Robin,
It's .com.
is it no, it's .org, isn't it? Okay. That know, yeah, many of you that know us, know that we don't support people lightly. It takes a lot for us to get involved with any organization.
Yeah.
Just because of the stuff that we've been through with the many different people in ufology. I'll specifically say ufology because we never hobnobbed with anybody
In the
paranormal. That was our own thing. And then when we got into ufology, we needed to branch out because we wanted to find those people that were looking for tangible proof, tangible evidence. And yeah, it just, everywhere we turned, it was like brick wall. This person is crazy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, looking for one pure soul in the hordes of, how do you find it?
That's the one person. First we found Cambion, and then that whole thing happened. Then we moved and found Joey and Smoking through Cambion, and that was one of those gems. Unfortunately, say again.
No, that was me coughing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we found
Excuse
them.
me.
And, and unfortunately, we lost Joey 2 years ago.
God.
it took me a while to get back on that horse, and I found, I should say, I refound or reconnected with Mark D'Antonio.
Ah, yeah, I follow Mark Anthony,
Have we been
but
to
I
the?
can't, but I can't remember why.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I said I follow Mark Anthony, but I can't remember why.
Mark D'Antonio. Did you
Mark-
recently start following him?
Mark Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah. Mark Anthony, the singer.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I thought I heard you say.
Mark Anthony, the explorer.
Or Mark Anthony, the Grecian Roman
Or that Mark Anthony as well. Yeah.
toga.
Yeah.
Or was that John Belushi?
John Belushi.
See, well, those guys all look alike. Those toga wearing folks.
God, it's the togas. Swing.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
togas. You can't tell them apart. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Big
What?
concrete domes where the native Indians here claim the devil exists. I was out in Arizona recently in Sedona. Not recently, in 2019.
Yeah.
I was out there building a house, only for a little bit. And I went to the Valley of the God, or what is it called? The Valley of the Gods, the Pillars of the Gods, or something like that. Giant rocks, formations, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. We got to go out there.
Lady Di, do you know the name of it?
I feel like
Big
was the
concrete domes.
What was her name told us about years ago?
Who?
What was the lady who broke off from us and now she's doing her thing?
Oh God, no! I don't even want to bring her up.
But I feel like she mentioned these though to us back then.
Maybe when I was on that trip,
Mm-hmm.
when I was going out there.
I'd have to look back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the Valley of
Oh,
the
it's just
Dome.
called the Valley of the Domes, or Valley of the Dome. Is the B next to the Y? I think it's Valley of the Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
No, I've never been there.
On my keyboard, it is. I've never heard of
It's valleys and 1 and 2 and 3
it.
and Sorry.
I know Bally's Casino in Las Vegas,
There you go.
but I think they tore it
That's
down.
the Valley of the Devil.
Mhm,
Of the Devil.
of the devil.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah. The Valley of the Domes.
That devil took all my money. Oh
I
man.
know. Boy, I used to love playing the slot machines in Las Vegas. I had a few years of doing that.
Oh,
Loved it.
right on.
Yeah. So, and any other thing you might want to? Okay, wait a minute. She says close to where all of the airliners are sitting. Jumping.
I believe I know of that, and I know sort of where it is. It's a big airline junkyard.
Mm-hmm.
There's tons of airplanes out there. Tons.
Is it really all
Yeah,
kinds?
it's all kinds. There's I think dating back to I want to say 60s. I might be wrong about that, but they've been dumping airliners out there since the 60s.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a massive graveyard for airplanes. And
Well, they got to do something with them.
is it haunted? Wow, that would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. No, it's not at all.
Ooh, I wonder if they take like pieces of aircraft from crashes after investigations. Even.
Oh no, that's all. I don't believe that those pieces, because that's all taken to the FAA, and they have to put it together in a hangar to decipher what or how the crash occurred.
Yeah, but then they got to do something with it at the end.
Sure what is done after that. I don't think they take it there though.
No,
I thought they took crash. The ones that are out there are decommissioned and put out there to just sit or do whatever. I don't know why they just don't freaking melt all those things down.
I know.
And then
make something else out of it.
really, and there's a lot of valuable metals.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's too expensive to recycle all that stuff.
Yeah, they'd have to have probably giant smelting plants and processing stuff.
Yeah. And I think it would also be up to the state too. Like the governor would have to okay all that
Yeah.
if it was done there. If it was done in state, maybe a lot of red tape. It might be a lot of red tape when it comes to that. Governmental red tape, I should say.
We'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I gotta ask you guys, okay, I think and this has nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
I think I'm the last person in the world to try something called chili crisp.
Chili crisp. What's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see by the puzzlement on your face.
I am puzzled.
Okay, we are the last people on the planet to, okay, it's everywhere. Yeah, chili crisp. My neighbor gave me some, and I've been hearing about it, reading about it, talk about chili crisp. What to put it? I understand you can put it on scrambled eggs. Okay, my neighbor gave me.
Is it in like a jar and it's like a in
Oil?
like a little bit of oil? Yeah. Okay, I know what that is.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow. It's crunchy and it's sweet and it's hot and it's salty. And did I say hot? Oh, and it's really wonderful. In fact, I have some sitting here because I have a breakfast burrito.
Nice.
Stop it. I make them up and then I take them from my freezer and nuke them for 40 seconds. No, I put them in a slow little hot oven. Anyway, I got it over here with some chili crisp because there's potato in there and cheese and beans.
Oh my God.
So with this chili crisp.
Breakfast burrito so bad.
Oh, so that's my contribution to the potluck today. My breakfast burritos with chili crisp. Oh my God, it's great.
Tiff has me on a diet right now. Ugh.
What's your standard meal fare? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Explain it.
What do you allow him to have, Tiff?
So I'm trying to cut sugar for him because he's been drinking way too much soda, having too many chocolates, like sweets, eggnog, cakes and pies and stuff.
Cakes and pies.
So pretty much taking him off of sugar and like some carbs here and there.
Some carbs, not all the carbs.
So in other words, sucking every bit of life's pleasure in his existence. Way to go, girl.
I'm about to go visit the paranormal.
He lost
personally.
a couple pounds though already.
Hey. Oh, John Walkley, our correspondent in the UK, just posted a spicy chili crisp link. Thank you.
Right on. Just to rub it in, just a little bit.
No, we can
salt in the wound a little bit more. But,
it's wonderful. Okay. Hey, you can even have it like on steamed broccoli, dude.
Oh,
be
I do like me some steam. I love broccoli. I love it raw. Love it steamed. Love it cooked.
Okay, here's something else. Glass noodles and fried tofu.
Ooh,
glass noodles are nice. I love glass noodles
with chili crisp on it. Oh.
You know what I could go for right now? My signature breakfast burrito. You know what that is? You guys want to know what that is?
Yeah.
It's literally
death.
Heart attack death. You can feel your arteries hardening with every delicious, succulent bite.
My idea of a good time.
Inside this magical burrito, you have your standard, what is it? Not home fries. Hash browns, right? Yeah. Slather some hash browns in there. Then you get some bacon, sausage. You get some veggies. You get pico de gallo, couple of over easy eggs, and then smothered with cheese and hollandaise sauce, and then wrap it into this giant, messy, gooey, delicious.
Hollandaise sauce.
Yes.
Damn.
Oh God, I used to get one of those every other day when we used to work at EA. They had their own restaurant
how
there.
Massive those are.
They're massive.
Those were like the size of my head.
Yes, and I would eat it all before people came in.
Wow.
Didn't someone else get it with you too? So there was
Michael.
Another Michael,
Yeah,
yeah.
another Michael. I don't want to put his last name.
Uh,
Another Michael.
Eileen Ebony doesn't have a gallbladder. You know, I had my gallbladder. My gallbladder was removed like 30 years ago. I eat any damn thing I want.
That's right.
And
Like George, you're like George Burns, only older.
What?
You're gonna make it.
well, I've made it so far.
See? It's the hollandaise sauce. It's like magical gooey goodness, slathered
Wow.
everywhere.
Okay, but you go a little heavy on the meat for my.
Oh yeah, I go heavy on all of it.
Yeah, you know,
heavy on the tortilla. Double it up.
flour tortilla, giant size.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2, just to keep all the gooey goodness from spilling out to the left or the right, forward, back, just all in the mouth.
In one bite.
This is what happens when she puts me on a diet. I think about
All the things he shouldn't be eating.
heavenly, delicious
Because,
foods.
also because of his health, first of all.
What about my health?
First of all,
Pressure
I'm healthy as a bear.
and your garbage.
What? This garbage? Yeah. My already hardening arteries. Yeah.
Borderline
Sure.
diabetic.
What?
yeah, you got that train traffic running up the
What was
side
that
of
called?
your-
Just hip of my ass all over the place.
Uh-huh.
So, that's perfect. So I can sue you for $1 million. Get that $1
Mhm.
million, and we could split it.
I know. What?
Okay. No.
Such
No.
That's not how that works.
Okay. I thought so. Oh well. Hip his ass. All right. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. We got to do this again.
Well, we're still doing it right
We're still
now.
doing it right now. Right on. All right.
Okay, so we have 7 watchers, a few participants, and a couple of lurkers. You guys, hey, give us a shout.
Hey, lurkers. What if I were to give out a pair of binoculars out right now? I bet you we get the lurkers. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my number is 255.
Really?
That's how we get the lurkers out. When
Come on,
we're there at
lurkers.
Mark Antonio's channel,
I know.
right? But it's good. We want to hear from you guys. We want to, ask us some questions. Don't be lurking.
And if I happen to be one of the lucky ones who wins binoculars or a telescope, I would probably give it away
Okay.
because I have designs on my son-in-law's telescope. I gotta see what kind it is and what it is and have him, because how could he not have it already out?
I know.
Right.
But okay, John Walkley says, "Be alert. The world needs more
Alerts. If there was a Z on the end of that, oh no, LURZT. Forget it. I don't know what joke I was going there with. Alerts from Lord of the Rings, one of the orcs.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm a Lord of the Rings freak.
Really? Oh God,
Oh, yeah.
I used to be way back. I was hospitalized, and during my time in Stir, I read the Hobbit, and then I read the trilogy, and I was absolutely captivated.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're great books. Absolutely.
And this was in the early 70s,
Mhm.
and I just ever since then, I fell in love with dragons.
Mhm.
Right on.
And all of that, Middle Earth,
Right.
all that, I just adored it. Yeah, so I totally get people loving that. I totally get it. I do too.
There's Lego Lord of the Rings,
Oh God,
and there's an item called the disco what?
the disco fail. PHIAL.
When you equip, when your character equips it, it starts.
She's talking
playing-
about a video game, by the way.
it starts
Oh.
playing this music. That's freaking hilarious.
All right, so for those of you, it's like a oh God, what is it? What would you call it? Not this type of music is like not dubstep, but like a clubby
Mhm.
techno music.
Mhm.
and they incorporated in this music. They incorporated some of the dialogue from Lord of the Rings, and it's
Oh.
pretty freaking funny. It's like
It's your
you'll
ringtone now.
it's my
It's-
oh, where's my phone? Oh, it's too far away. I'll be back.
Okay, so how's Onyx doing?
On it,
better.
garbage.
She's better.
Garbage?
She did a lot better this week.
Good.
There was a moment last night, but it wasn't as bad as it was.
Yeah, it's not
It-
as
it
bad
was
as it was.
An improvement, but I still got upset though. But yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
very local.
it's coming along. That's good news.
How do I get to that?
where's your ringtone area?
My ringtone area.
I don't know androids.
Oh, that's all I know is androids.
Ringtone area.
Sounds and vibe. Yeah, there you go.
Sounds and vibrations. Ooh,
Ringtone.
yeah. Okay, wait.
Well, I'm picking up good vibrations.
Here we go.
Okay, keep it real still because it's fading in and out. It is picking up not a note.
Not a note. Okay, how about way back here?
No.
No.
Hold it close to your mic but hold it still. Yeah. You guys are so cute.
So yeah, that the moment we heard that, we had to find the ringtone for it. Well, you can find it on YouTube. Just look up was it Lego
Well,
Lord of the
makes it-
Rings techno
Disco,
song,
a disco,
or
yeah.
yeah.
because they call it a disco something. But
Disco
when you
fail.
when your character does equip this item,
Oh,
if other characters happen to walk by you, they start dancing.
Oh, how cute.
They
Yeah.
stop and they just start dancing.
they just stop. Even the enemies
Even
that are
enemies,
when they're coming at you
after
with the sword, they're like, "Wait a minute, I know this song."
They start-
Oh yeah.
Oh, how clever.
It's very Lego. It's very
Mhm.
Lego. If anybody catches like the the Lego movie stuff, like Lego Batman,
Mhm.
stuff like that, it's pretty hilarious.
Boy, I've never ever seen, all I remember is Legos from my kids. And then they had just started making things that you could really build with them, with the motors and the cranks and all that stuff. And then they grew out of it, so I never saw them again. So I didn't. Now I don't know anything about them.
I think does Shadow want to be on the Shadow? Come here. Do you want to be on TV? Oh, where'd the Shadow go? Where'd the Shadow? Where'd the Shadow, Mama?
Look at that baby.
Mhm.
She's the baby. She's the runt.
Mhm.
She's like this big.
She's probably like a third of the size of Onyx.
She's about as big as a New York rat.
Aw, just little. Well, big for a rat, but small for a cat.
Mhm.
Right.
How
Yeah.
cute. So you
She's-
have 2 black ones, 2 white ones?
We now have
We
3
now have
black
3
ones and
black
2 white
and
ones.
2 white
Yeah.
ones,
3 black
Well,
ones.
I don't. Garbage has that little tuxedo deal
Yeah.
going on here.
That
Little bow
is so
tie.
sweet.
Little bow tie of gray.
That's why I wanted to call her Sir Garbage.
Sir Garbage. But I was like, oh, it has to be Lady Garbage.
But she's so dapper.
Is she dapper?
Yeah.
Lady Garbage.
Lady Garbage. Well, she could be like, what was that? The Joel Grey played the. Liza Minnelli played
Oh, Liza Minnelli.
Sally. Anyway, those cats remind me of Joel Grey, with the no, not all that jazz. Is it all that jazz? No.
Is that all that jazz? I think it is all that jazz. I think you got that right.
And
that was-
all that jazz with the maestro.
Yep.
He played the maestro.
Oh, okay.
I think was that a 70s film?
Excuse me. Yeah, and I saw that in local theater, and a girl played the Joel Grey part.
Oh,
And
right on.
she was, and I almost sort of got this old lady lesbian crush on this a character she portrayed. It was so good, especially in live theater.
Yeah.
Where's Dottie?
Somewhere.
I wanted to showcase the fat. Where's she at? Is she in my dirty clothes?
That's the best
Oh, maybe the bathroom.
spot in the house.
Are you in my dirty clothes?
A dirty clothes pile.
Yep. She's
She
in
makes
his
it more
laundry
clear.
basket.
There's your mamas. Come here.
Hi, Dottie.
People want to see you. Come here. Come here, large Marge. Let's go. Oh,
Let's
Ready
go.
for your close up.
come here, biggins. Look at her. Look at her.
She's my favorite.
Oh, my goodness.
Other than garbage.
Okay. Look,
Oh,
look.
how
She's
pretty.
crying. Oh my god, and she's kicking me in the face. Oh.
Ooh. Eat his eyeball.
She's big. She's a lot. And you think this is the biggest cat we got? Look at this massive lady.
Oh, that is a big cat.
She's large. But she's also, I know, baby, I know. Go, take off. All right. Garbage is bigger than her.
Like way bigger.
Way bigger than her.
Like
Dang.
she's like a bear.
She's got girth.
Girth, breadth and girth.
Girth.
Okay, Eileen, Ebony, do you think cats can see more than us? Well, why else do they sit and just stare
Yes, I
into
do.
space? You see cats and they're just staring. And, they're seeing something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Come on. You can get back in there.
Ow.
Is he getting garbage?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, she
No,
won't.
She won't. She won't. Because we have
No.
everybody else near us.
Oh,
She'll
She
start
wasn't
hissing.
knocked out. Oh, never mind. She was knocked out.
She woke up because I went and grabbed
Yeah.
Dottie. Yeah, she's still very wary. If I were to grab her, because Tiff has a shadow in her lap. If I were to grab her, she would be hissing and growling and
no.
doing all sorts of stuff, trying to get away.
Yeah.
She's massive. Her paws are, they're pretty big.
Mhm.
Is she like, you think she's part Maine Coon or something?
I think that might be possible.
Because they're massive.
Yeah.
And they lay around a lot.
She has that face. She definitely has that face.
Huh.
She doesn't really move around a lot because, like, she's kind of in her. We have her. We finally had her, not cordoned off, but she has her space
Yeah.
where
You
that
feel
is
safe.
her own. Yeah. So
Oh,
she does.
nice.
So the rest of the place is just like, okay, not really off limits, but she does keep to one side of the living room. So
Her territory.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because again, she was a stray. I think that she was somebody and they dumped her because she was, from what Tiff was telling me when she first saw her. Yeah, she
So
could
she
be
has
Cart
that
Maine Coon.
face,
Yeah,
yeah.
she has that face. She Tiffany would say, this cat is coming up to me all the time.
Mhm. All the time.
Like literally all the time. And she was huddled under this abandoned semi truck. So we think, this is just I'm just hypothesizing here. We think that maybe the person that owned that truck was the owner of the cat, and he split somewhere.
Yeah. Just
and
dumped everything.
Just
and
dumped
had to
everything
go.
and left. Because
Oh,
about a month after, about 2 weeks after we had garbage come here, the truck was towed away.
Yeah.
So
wow.
yeah, we're glad we got her because she lived under that truck.
Yeah. Like she would not leave that spot.
When we got her, she smelled like motor oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was horrible. So we gave her like 3 baths.
Mhm.
good
Again,
for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
some
that
flea
was-
meds and deworming stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
She-
baby.
She's been super chill ever since. But it's just unfortunate that 2 of our cats don't get along with her. Just for now. Shadow actually has become a lot less growly and attacky.
Mhm.
And it's only
she's
because there's a hierarchy here. Dottie, who you saw, is like the
Yeah.
alpha of them all. She's the biggest, so she's the alpha. Shadow and Snowball are the littler ones. So they would, or Bandit's my beta. Where's Bandit at? Bandit's right behind me here.
Middle management.
And and the little ones are trying to put garbage in her place because they want her to. Yeah, I guess they just want to be dominating over her. The whole territorial thing. And so far, I mean, she's held her own. And we don't let it escalate. You're not supposed to allow cats to fight it out, but you're also not supposed to get in between them. So it's kind of a catch-22 there.
Yeah. But Dottie did defend her yesterday,
which was really neat.
Against Snowball.
We watched it happen.
Oh, yay!
Literally watched it happen.
Snowball was about to run up on her.
Well, no, before she went to the restroom. You told me.
Yeah.
She went to the restroom. To her personal litter box. She came out of it, and then Snowball jumped off the bed. No, Dottie jumped off the bed first.
Yeah.
And then Snowball jumped off to attack, or not to attack, but to meow and do her hissing thing to her. She turned around and held her ground, and then Dottie
turned around and was like, "What?" And just
then
like
skibidi papped her.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but you can literally hear if they're ripping each other, you'll see fur fly.
Yeah.
But if they just pat each other without the nails, you can hear it. It's like it's a gentle,
smack.
yeah, it's like a pap, like pap pap pap.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not. Yeah.
And Snowball looked very confused.
Yeah, she was pissed. She was like, "What the hell? Why? I thought we were sisters."
I was only doing my job.
Right.
Wow.
So that's a good sign. That's a really good sign, though, because Dottie is the alpha here. In this room. So, that's a good sign.
Oh,
Hopefully.
good.
Yeah, because as much we just wanted to make sure that she went to a good home if we could not keep her. So we thank you, Robin, but we do want to keep her as much as we want to try. We really are trying to make this work because she's a great cat. She's a beautiful cat.
And I haven't gotten a response yet anyway, so I'm so glad it's working.
Okay, good deal. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She's so sleepy.
She's a sleepy one, She's just basking in the sun, hanging out.
Oh.
But her being out there for a while. Who knows how long she was out there? I hope it wasn't a long time. But she enjoys being in the window a lot because she can see outside. She can smell
the air outside.
Yeah. We have the window open for her so she could smell all the smells she used to smell before coming in here. So, yeah. We wanted to just make her as comfortable as possible, especially given the fact that we have 4 other cats. So,
bed.
Yeah, she has her own bed. She sleeps close to Tiffany because that's her mama. She's still getting kind of used to. I mean, because they knew each other before me, so she's getting to know me. I'm giving her like chicken. Like if Tiff makes me chicken or I make myself some chicken, I'll give her some chicken. Give her little treats here and there.
Yeah, because she wouldn't look at him for a while, but now she'll look at him and
I'll put my fingers in front of her face and she'll sniff and then she'll rub her face. Like she'll do one of these on my fingers. So yeah.
Okay, so trust is growing. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's growing. It's definitely growing. So I want to make sure that she feels safe here because Tiff, she doesn't stay with me all the time. Next on this Monday, she's going back to work and then going back to her house. So, yeah.
I want to go back to work.
I don't want you to go back to work either.
Garbage.
I said. It was a fun 2 weeks.
Yeah, a load of laughs on barrel monkeys.
Yeah, It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, I'll bet you guys have fun together. You guys are cute together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't leave already. Screaming and yelling. Well, no, silent and.
Yeah, but how did you divide the cat?
That look right there. I
can't
that
wait
look. To get the hell out of here.
Well, it even scared me. Heck. Okay, so, you guys, I'm going to have a stretch and walk around a little bit to relieve my potential deep vein thrombosis.
Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna have some more chili crisp and breakfast burrito.
Oh, rub it in. The salt feels good on my wound.
Oh,
You're supposed to talk about that.
What? Yeah,
What?
no, she did already.
Oh, she
her
did,
her vape,
okay.
her rechargeable vape, her,
Oh,
her
yeah,
new
that's right.
technology.
yeah, that I feel like I'm cheating on. Recharging it. Hey, so yeah, I'm so proud of myself. I don't know if I'm going to share it with the dispensary or not. I really, really bad want to walk in there going, you know what I found out about this vape? Hey, yeah, and then if I don't want them to stop the ability to recharge it.
Then they'll try to sell you cartridges for it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you know what? There's really no way to get into it
Well, no,
unless you use like
that top part, the black part,
yeah.
that comes off. That should come off, right?
Okay, you can't see it. Can't see it. Can't
No.
see it. No. There it is.
There you go. So that black part, that black clear part, should come
Yeah.
off, and you should be able to put a new one on.
Well, okay, so on either side of the black part, there is like a little place where I'm sure if you take a square shaped tiny instrument on
Okay.
each side, you can like push them in and pull off this
Yeah.
black top. But hey,
Yeah.
as long as I'm getting clouds coming out of there, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Just like clouds. Oh yeah.
The cloud, that's what I look for. It has to have the clouds. Yes.
That's so awesome. That's awesome.
So anyway,
All right.
okay, John, I just told you about the MacGuffin. I love that name, the MacGuffin. I think I'll always call it that. I'm going to go into my dispensary and say, I'll have a MacGuffin just like this, please. And they're just going to stand there and look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's how you become a known customer. Oh, there she is. Robin, come on over here. We got your MacGuffin waiting. Oh yeah. You can say, I'll have the usual.
Well, you know what? When you're my age and I walk in and you walk in there with your elderly neighbor, same age, we sort of have a rep there anyway. We've got to be, there are a lot of old people that go in there, but I think by far and away we're the oldest.
Oh, no.
So, and then sometimes we dance in there because they have like rock music, pop music playing.
Okay.
On the speakers. So, and it's very danceable.
Right on. So you're in line just like, oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
Break the dam.
Yeah. So
Release the river.
yeah. But okay, so Eileen says, what kind is it? The Pineapple Express. Okay, Eileen, yes, it's still my Pineapple Express. It's that same one I got before Christmas.
Right on.
And it actually does smell like pineapple. It really does. Yeah. Huh? Okay, in case anybody wanted to know.
Right on.
Okay, so okay. So the thing in the desert is coming up in May.
Yes, Contact in the Desert, May 3rd.
Thank you. Contact in the Desert. Thank you for helping me out. Okay, so we'll probably gather here again and talk about it again as the date gets closer. Okay?
Absolutely. And we can also, if you want, we can schedule like whenever you wish while we're there. If you want to do like a live stream.
I would absolutely be delighted.
Okay, very cool.
And so I'll have the scoop, you guys.
There you go.
I'm gonna scoop some other channels. Tim and Mike are gonna come. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, we'll talk.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll have my my manager call your manager. Yeah.
You'll have your people reach out to my people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There are several tiers of levels of contact, before you get to the actual me.
Yeah,
So,
I get it. I totally get it.
and same way with you guys, it's a hierarchy just like in any corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Eileen, I will not wear a tinfoil hat. Undergarments, perhaps. I don't want to be spotted in a crowd.
Now we're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
with aluminum. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm
Aw.
gonna play us out. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna end this because I'm gonna have some more of my burrito,
Right on.
and I think I'm gonna. Oh, okay. This morning I made coffee and I made a pot that was too big for my because I have a little tiny 4-cupper. So I made a little too much coffee and then
We can tell.
and I used the leftovers to put in another cup with a lot of sugar. And it's been cooling all this time, so I'm going to have an iced coffee.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
To counteract that coffee, I prescribe one of these.
Well, let's have that in my coffee.
There you go. Oh yeah, Irish
Yeah.
coffee right here.
Because I have sweet Italian cream.
Oh,
To lighten
man, I love that Italian cream.
that is my go-to creamer in the morning. I look forward to that first cup of the day with sweet Italian cream with really strong Colombian roast.
Right? Mud.
Mud. You can dye your shoes with it, babes. Yeah.
Right on.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna
Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you guys in the chat for hanging in here. Thank you for liking the show. Give us a thumbs up and go over and check out the links that Tiff provided in the chat. And I'm not thinking fast enough to say what they are, but click on those fuckers. Okay, I love you guys. Okay, and we'll talk, okay?
Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Robin. Bye, guys.
Thank you guys. Bye.